Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome to the National Cycling Centre in Manchester for live coverage of match day two of the UEFA Champions League preliminary round Group D games. This particular matchup sees our hosts Manchester take on the Turkish champions Istanbul Şişli. Istanbul Şişli to get this game off to its beginning, and indeed the referee blows his whistle and we are underway here at the National Cycling Centre. Rooted well though there by Jordan Edge, who looks to kickstart the counter-attack here for Manchester. Lovely run from Edge. Ashlamachi equal to his effort though in the Istanbul goal. Well, it's been pretty much all Manchester with the ball so far in the opening 90 seconds. Edge with the ball through there to Thompson. Can't divert it. Goal bound and on target though.
Vertical passes against that half-court defence just becomes very, very difficult. The accuracy of
Edge takes aim. That's very close to the opening goal there.
Yeah, and they're sort of the only opportunities that you can really get. You'd have to slow it down in the wide areas, sort of isolate 1v1s, but they've still got cover behind it, and I think they'll be happy with shots from that distance as well.
Up into the feet of their number 9, Altanay, who gets the shot away, but it's wide of the target. The block from Unal. Barnes onto court, takes the corner, and it's fired in by Araujo. And Manchester have the opening goal, and it's their Spaniard, Uriel Araujo, who has it.
Yeah, just a really simple set piece, sort of on the first and fourth man. There effectively, that first man not defending the scenario very well, sort of expecting Uriel probably just to block him and then go for the shot on the outside. He's half defended that, and they become really dangerous. It's a sort of token set piece there that you see from most futsal teams.
Karimi sensed a chance to win possession. Barnes then does, and it's forward here to Salim Karimi, who looks around the goalkeeper. Ashlamachi, though, stood up and did well to read that intention. Good goalkeeping from the Turkish international.
A whole lot of trouble, but still get a good corner out of it as well.
Yeah, let's see what they can do from it. Set back for Stapleton, drilled goal bound. And Do-Before is there and turns it in on the rebound. Manchester have themselves a 2-goal lead, and a Do-Before's on the score sheet.
Yeah, and again, another set piece off a corner. Like they said, the defending from Sicily on set pieces is so lackluster that their ability to get out to defend the shot, or even to the short shot, is not very good at the moment. It's Manchester just effectively picking them off with not even a first strike there, but sort of a second strike. So you can see the player, even the sort of the near post defender, they're still sort of reacting to that first shot.
Manchester dropping to 4-0 again. Barnes with the ball across. Ashlamachi turns it clear. Clips it forwards, throw to Araujo, Edge to his left. Araujo goes on alone. And Ashlamachi able to keep it out.
That first man defensively
opportunity
problem.
Here for the Istanbul side. It's against the post and somehow it stays out. Wow, yeah. Well, it's a massive chance which goes begging for Şişli.
They need to try and get these 1v1 isolated scenarios, effectively try and get them against the second line.
Mengi. Oh, robbed of possession there. Big chance for Manchester. Ashlamachi to the rescue again. Good quality one-on-one chances yesterday by the end of it all. Here's a Do-Before. Is there a push in the back there? There was, says the referee, from Oyuze Unal. Edge, the obvious option to take from the positions which the Manchester players have taken up at the moment. It will be Edge into a 9th-inch. Loads of room. One touch to control and another to finish. And Manchester are 3-0 up.
Yeah, again, very similar. So three goals, 3 set pieces. Again, very similar situation. This time that middle player effectively exchanging again, letting the player go. Similar to a previous sort of free kick that we saw. I think it was on that last occasion, it was Egan, the previous one, that I'm not sure which player it was this time, but
put out there by Edge, although he's played himself into a little bit of trouble. Demir across the penalty area and the back heel. Will it be bundled in? It's not. And a Do-Before can bring it clear.
Count for some things. It's just, it'd be interesting to see what tactical tweaks.
There's still an opportunity here for Manchester. Barnes rounding the goalkeeper, and it breaks back to Ashlamachi. Manchester, Thompson all the way through to Araujo again. Can't beat Ashlamachi. Here's a do before, twisting and turning, but just seemed to leave the ball behind at the crucial moment. And there's a man free here for Şişli. And Ajtovic tries to get back, but can't get there in time. And it's finished off by Mohamed Altanay. Istanbul Şişli with a bit of a lifeline before the break. It's 3-1. The half-time whistle goes then. The buzzer sounds to signal that Manchester with a 2-goal advantage at the midway point, having been 3 goals up at one point as well. Araujo with the first, and Dubafur with the second, and Ajtovic with the third. All of those goals from set pieces. And then Mohamed Altanay on the counter-attack, taking his chance for Şişli to, as I said at the time, give them a little bit of a lifeline. Games aren't played on paper, they're played out there on the court, and for Şişli, they're giving themselves a chance ahead of this second half, which has just got underway. Up to the big pivot here, Bildarisi, and the layoff was across for the effort on goal from Unal. Back inside towards Dubafur, who has it now, trying to walk the ball into the net there though. Manchester, maybe one pass too many in the end.
Longer balls from one side to the other.
Good turn there, and the ball back across the penalty area. Found its target as well. It was Yusuf Ayoun coming onto it. Chanel with a nice touch, and the cut back was on as well. Still maybe a shooting opportunity. It was blocked though then by Thompson. He get there to win the ball but couldn't. Here's Vardar again, drills it across. Big chance for Istanbul Şişli, and it's Chadwick who's able to keep it out. Trying to turn, Barnes goes to ground. Where was the challenge? The referee's bringing it across.
This part, and especially in the second half as well, and a lot of the opportunities in those wide areas are coming through him, firing it into the area as well. Challenges as well, a lot more is let go here.
Araujo, nice 1v1, past the defender, the wrong side of the post though, with the benefit of an advantage as well from the referee. It was just being pulled back at. Rolling foul will be added to the count. Readjusting his shin pad, but Manchester not obliged to wait at all. Şişli will counter here, and it's a really important defensive intervention there, backtracking the captain Jordan Edge.
Similar control, and I think it's probably down to them not having as much possession.
Clip through, chance here though for Manchester, and it's Jake Barnes who's... The second is judged to be a clean one. Chadwick's got a bit of work to do here because there's a chance on for Şişli, and it's into the side netting from Altanay.
Goal as well, and can sort of utilise him in that second phase.
The block facilitates the shot on goal. Maiveld on a nice overlapping run. Here's Edge being dispossessed though. Altanay feeding the man to the left, and there's an opportunity to score, and he's taken it. Sadie Akça brings Şişli back to within just one goal.
Yeah, and we had said he'd been playing a bigger part in the second half and sort of towards the end of the first half as well. And he had generated a couple of opportunities down this left-hand side, more so crossing the ball into the area.
The visitors, there's another chance to shoot. Chadwick saves the first and scrambles to hold on to the second.
But this time going a little bit higher, really good footwork. If you just look at this here, again, kind of hits the hand, probably needs to be half a metre higher, and it's probably drifting into the far corner then. Wow. Yeah, Manchester's playing high risk defending on the fly effectively at the moment, which is allowing those sort of square balls across.
Forward again here to Chamchi as the fly goalkeeper. Did Chadwick get a touch on that? I thought he might have to begin with, but it's going to be a Manchester ball. Manchester there not succeeding at keeping possession. There's a last-ditch lunge, but it gets to the ball from Edge. Barnes is to his right. Edge drives on alone. Jordan Edge. Again, not quite the finish that was required. Edge again goes for goal, and it's in this time. Araujo might have helped it in on the line. There's a yellow card for the Şişli protests as well. Manchester don't care about that. They're back 2 goals to the good. It's 4-2.
Yeah, I think we mentioned it before. It's one of those handballs that I think is an indirect free kick because it's not intentional, but effectively it hits him. But he does gain an advantage from it. Manchester not too worried about that. First one saved again, and then it breaks down, and then that second one. Again, like we said in that 1v1 finishing, should be trying to aim high. You see the keeper again collapsing. Can we find the shoulders or the head? But second ball in, very good ball again. just off the floor, causes the keeper a problem.
Mengi, oh, it's given away, and the net is empty. It's a good covering, though, and again he's going to have to clear it, and he does. Over the halfway line. It's a little bit hectic at the moment, but you might expect that. Here's a do before. Pass to the left here for Jake Barnes, and a do before helps it in on the line. Manchester are very nearly there now. A do before with his second of the game, and Manchester's fifth. It's 5-2.
Yeah, and I think what they're saying in Spain is that the game's broken now. It's just become chaos in terms of one team's gone fly. You've seen there's been 2 goals in quick succession. Sort of anything can happen when this happens. And you see here Manchester breaking away. Fly goalkeeper still in goal. Again, just a nice little back post pass and finish.
Edge drives through the centre of the court again, wants it back, and Manchester have another goal. Thompson finishes it off with 4 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
It's 6-2.
And what they don't realise is that this goal could be crucial going into Sunday. If you look at the result from the other day as well, given the goal difference that Tigers did against Tigers Rawmen did against Sicily, that's a massive goal, which they probably haven't realised yet, and the importance of that as well. But yeah, massive result for an English team in the Champions League, especially for next year as well.
100% as Manchester get their first 3 points in UEFA competition. 6-2 winners here at the National Cycling Centre to overcome the Turkish champions Istanbul Şişli, and it threatens to boil over here at the end. The referee's got some sorting out to do again. There's protests from the captain Sarol Saraf. He's being moved away by the member of the Şişli coaching team. Frustrations evident in what was a hard-fought game.